I actually can't say there was an inspiration, but I would say based on the music that I listened to, I was inspired by those artists to create something meaningful and not just, your regular schmegular mixtape that you listen to and then 5 years or even a month later you forget about it.
Every morning that I wake up, I'm wondered by the color of my skin tone. It's hard to see another number jigsaw. Where is the love? Where is the love?
From a producing point of view, I would say I had inspiration, but I never watched videos on how to make boom bap. I just played around until I started learning how to sample. Till now, I still don't think I can properly sample. I just played around enough to learn my shit and then just check up on some shit on YouTube and then learn how to progress and just get better at something. Now I'm way better at something than I was before. And you'll hear the tape, most of the tapes, almost the whole thing is a sample.
Come to me in this crowded world, in this crowded world, in this crowded world, in this
Major lesson is just practice, more practice and more practice. Because with the EP, it was our first project together. Not really knowing where we wanted to go, but knowing that we wanted to be good at it. And then the mixtape that's coming now is like, okay, we found our little pocket.
Yeah, our sound.
Our sound.
Yeah, our sound.
And we're just gonna practice and practice, and practice.
To the point where it's just normal, we just
it flowed.
Yeah.
Most of the tracks didn't take us
It didn't take long. It just took long to perfect it. The tracks itself,
but the ideas,
we got them nailed down, done, and they were sounding good. We just wanted them to sound ready for uploading, if that makes sense. So that took us a while because we wanted to make sure the fans and the upcoming fans get what they deserve.
My vocals, I would say, are very direct, as in I want to break through the instrumental, but also the instrumentals and the beats that are made are also almost like
tailor-made. It's tailored.
It's tailored.
Yeah.
So for this mixtape, I would say it's very old school, but new school, jazz.
Yeah, jazz.
Vulnerable.
Times get tough and we look to the sky. Rain go away, let the sun come and shine. I know people getting robbed outside, cry so loud like the police with the siren. Aim for the treasure blade, swinging like a pirate. We don't live, we adjust to the violence. Sitting bumping noise, but the corner's dead silent. Locked from the freedom, Paradise Island.
458. Initially, I didn't have the name, the idea for the mixtape.
We struggled
Until we were halfway into the mixtape. We didn't even know we were gonna drop a mixtape. Until we're halfway, and then I'm on this community group on WhatsApp, the neighborhood, and somebody says something about we are located in 158, and I said, I've never used that before in any of my music. That sounds good. That sounds like a good idea. And then the name was 158. And then the mixtape was made in the same place. So that's another link to the name. I would say challenges are, for me, I'm still studying. So I always have to balance my studies as much as I want to be successful with the music. And then obviously at home, I always face
I know what you're talking about.
The people you grew up with and the people that you think should care about your
Passion.
dream or your goals, they don't give a shit. They don't care. They're not they don't care, but they don't see you being successful in it. So that's another constant challenge that I continue to have to face, and then continue not cutting people out, but just blocking it out, staying focused. And challenges is part of the game. It's the name of the game.
Yeah,
get better through the challenges.
Yeah. For me, when I make beats, I'm not like thinking about a tape, but some beats are tailor-made, or like I make it and I hear and I'm like, this suits the tape, or suits something else, or suits some other project I can make. And after we realized dropping a tape, that's when I started focusing on beats, hearing how they sound. Sometimes I'll even give up on beats that don't sound good enough for the tape. So like making a mixtape itself, it really depends on catching the vibe of the beats and then linking that vibe to whatever the rapper is feeling. And we just happen to have the same ideas, but in different ways, if that makes sense. So we had the same feeling when he wrote his lyrics, when I made my beats, or when I conceptualized my beats. Yeah.
To add to that, I'd say we had a lot of similar sounding, similar vibe sounding songs. Not a lot, maybe like 4 or 3.
Yeah, 4.
And we just continued on that sampling and.
Of course, it got better. That's one thing as well. Like specifically with Elevate, that was like the first time I did the sample thing where in the middle I did the chop up and like there was the extra long bridge and all that kind of stuff. And that was the beginning of. I thought it was like one of the best beats I was like, damn, this is hard. But looking back at it now, it's just like.
Walking in the park.
Yeah, walking in the park, yeah, type of shit. But other people still find it hard, so they'll find this way better.
Yeah, it's not a lot of hype music. I mean, you could get hyped up to it, but it's really like yo, listen, I'm talking about.
Now you have to lock in. Yeah, type of shit. But like now, life is tough. Like it can't all be easy. And like I did have my challenges, and like I did focus on the music, but at the same time the music was just an escape in my head, and now I want it to be more of a thing I do, not as an escape but as enjoyment. Not I'm using it to get through something else. That's a good thing, but eventually I need to catch up with myself and just man myself up and start having balls actually, and just like tell people what they need to hear. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You want to be a rapper too?
Now, but I speak enough through the beats. You'll hear through the beats. You can hear, and I'm also on the tape a little bit. Just hear it.
Right. So, yeah. It's all over the tape.
All over the tape. Yeah.